Welcome back, people. This is Demigod Christie for another video of the Monster Hunter world. Before every mission, you have to prepare your weaponry, your armor, as well as the items you need to bring on your quests. It's very vital. It may break or make the quest or the mission. This may require special items depending on the area to which you'll be hunting the monster. It may require some items that removes some status effect that you may acquire from the area or from the attack of the monster. So this video is actually a guide or a tip for the hunters before they get into the mission, what to bring or what to wear, especially the solo hunters, because unlike a team of hunters, they have other companions that can use potions for the group. For the solo hunter, you must be prepared for any possible status effect or any possible effects of the area as well. Check the details of the quest. Before you start any quest, you'll go to the mission board and select the quest that you want to embark on. Now on the board you will see number 1, the monster you'll be hunting, and the number 2, the area in which you will hunt and slay the monster. Initially, if this will be the first time you will be hunting the monster, there won't be any information on the hunter's notes about the monster. You have to collect the tracks of the monster, and once you return back to the camp, you report this to the Ecological Research Center, and they will update the information on your hunter's notes. The more information you gather, the more complete is information in the hunter's info or notes. In the hunter's notes, important things you need to consider is the elemental weakness, as well as the status weaknesses of the monster. So when you go out and hunt, if you prefer to have an additional elemental damage, or to use some statuses, you know what to use. Information about breakable parts is also included in the hunter's notes. This is very important if you're targeting a specific part, such as a claw or a tail, and also destroying all the breakable parts before slaying the monster would yield you most of the time gem or rubies, which are rare items. Quest area. Also take note of the quest area. For example, if you're going to the ancient forest, there will be most likely some poison pods. If you're going to the volcano area, it will be extremely hot, so that means you have to carry on extra items like antidote for the poison pods, as well as cool drink for the volcanic area. Before, in the old Monster Hunter series, there are also ice areas, and that's why you have a hot drink. However, this time in the new Monster Hunter world, there are no areas like that. Select equipment. Once you've already figured out which monsters you'll be dealing with, as well as what area that you need to go to, approach the item box and select equipment. Now equipment will greatly affect how you perform and how you last during a hunt. In my case, what I do, it's actually wise to organize your equipment In my case, I've organized my equipment to save them in terms of the status effect or the elements of a monster. Let's say the monster is has a flame affinity. I have a set equipment for those, and as well as if they have poison attack, I have equipment set for those. In this way, you will not forget to add an equipment before going to the hunt. Actually, much more easier. You could save them and change them as often as you want. Don't forget also on your equipment, if you do save a set equipment, or if you are changing them every time, don't forget to put on the decorations. Now, decorations actually will help you either on attack or on your status protection. They could be some attack plus, they could be some poison attack, or they could be poison resistance or earplugs. So really depends upon what your available decorations are and what are your opponents. Select item. In the same way, you could actually also save an item set, much like in the equipment set. Given the information we gathered from the hunters notes, you will know what specific items you need. Additional items like antidote, cold drink, null seed. So you can add that to your item set, or just add them manually. What you need to do is to set a specific item set for an opponent as well. For me, I'm a gunner, so I have different sets based upon the elements I want to attack the monster with. If it's ice, I have an ice set. If it's flame, I have a flame set. That would determine which items is in the set. However, regardless if you do that, you have an item set or not, the basic starter pack for beginning going into the hunt is Firecaster, the potion, the mega potion, and flash bomb, and some traps, as well as your tranquilizer bomb, just in case you plan to capture the monster instead of slaying it. One thing that's commonly disregarded by a team of hunters, but is very crucial to solo hunters like me, is the pellicle. So you have to set the pellicle equipment as well. The same thing with our normal equipment. You could also save the pellicle equipment. In my case, I have one set exclusively for the pellicle. It's the Raphael set, but you may have other set as well. Just like your own personal set, you can have one set for flame, for ice, and what have not. Now, the pellicle is actually very important because number one, they will help you in your attack. I have equipment for poison to inflict poison damage on the monster. I have an equipment, a weapon to inflict sleep damage on the monster. And in fact, even though the light bow gun doesn't have another seal, a pellicle have a weapon with another seal. So it's very the pellicle is a neglected and but very useful companion in a hunt. Furthermore, the pellicle would also provide you or bring you a vitality wasp in case your life is low. They also provide distractions for you when you're battling the monster. Usually the monster will focus on the pellicle, but on times the pellicle will, fall asleep, and that's the bummer here. That's why most of the hunters do not want the pellicle, is that something they're unreliable. They place the vitality wasp in odd areas, For melee weapons like great sword, they want the monster to be focused on them. The Palico drives their focus to the Palico, and that's something that they don't want. It's very useful. It's a useful companion, and you need to prepare him as well. So those are the 5 things that you need to prepare before each and every hunt. Oh, I hope that will help you. You then now need to choose from the available quest and proceed to the hunt.
This'll look great in my study. I'm a hunter, but I'm a silly hunter.
Do you agree with my list? Comment below if you do. If I've missed anything, include that in the comments below. Like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Again, this is Demigod Christy. Help me get 100 likes on this video. You have a good one.